This this is going to be Weller Wildbreeze, my drafty player for Blood Bowl 7's League. So she is a female elf. I've decided she's an elf. She didn't have to be an elf, but I've decided she's an elf because the name sounds a bit elfin. Lineman, line lady. Didn't have to be a lady, but that is the figure that was available. So this is what we've got. An elven lady to go with my Skaven team. Yeah. Hi John, hi Tony, hi Coroniko, hi Redscope, hi anybody else that whose name I cannot see.
Hi Matt. Did you get John? Did you get Wicked D?
No, I have seen Wicked D. Hi.
Did you get Bethesda?
No.
Ah.
There was only them 4 people on the screen I could see.
I'll let you off. Hey Sharon.
Hi.
How are we all doing? I'm painting this for mine and Cast Fireball's RCL. It's I don't think it's wobbly plastic, but it's not the bestest detailed plastic in the world. I don't know how old this one is.
That is from either Bones 4 or Bones 5.
That means nothing.
No, it's either like 3 years old or 1 year old.
What does it say? 2020. 2020 it says underneath.
Yeah.
I might do. Who knows what's going to happen. I'm glad you did yours first because I didn't realise that this thing here was a crown until I saw yours. I just thought it was more hair. Bones 5, fan favourites. This is painting Orc Swag. Has everybody seen the new stuff that we've got on the website? The Orc ties and chaos. Some bottle openers and coasters and desk mats. What's a desk mat? I added it and I still don't know what it is.
It's basically like a big mouse mat that you have. So I have one at the shop that I use. So it's like a big mouse mat that you have on your table so you don't mark your table.
Well, I have a play mat.
Yeah, same kind of thing, but they tend to be a little bit bigger than a play mat. So could also be used as a play mat. Yeah, just a soft surface for you to work on.
Waterproof apparently.
I suppose that's
tried lobbing water on it to test it.
that's good if you are rubbish at spilling drinks, or good at spilling drinks, and you need it to be protected.
Now this lady has got tiny little fangs, but I can hardly see her, so it's probably not going to end up with fangs.
Do you need some magnify painty glasses?
Well, I've had a headache all day, so that's not helping. So I can't really see, even more than my normal old lady vision.
You have to have an early night tonight and get some sleep.
Well, you're going out, so I can do what I want.
I know.
So what are you painting, sorry?
So I'm painting an elf for a Blood Bowl.
Why do you need more Blood Bowl things?
So in the
Blood Bowl was scalable.
yes. So I shall explain.
So, just keep saying so.
I'm
That'll
sorry.
help.
I shall explain. Where's the blue roll? Because this piece is well skanky.
Is it as skanky as my crusty
I need
blue
a fresh bit.
Let's get some nice blue roll sound.
I'll be back in a second, and then I
That's-
shall explain.
That's how fresh and lovely my blue roll is. Is everybody getting the stream alright? Because it's a bit funny on my screen. So, Don't forget also that John really kindly, absolutely ages ago, gave everybody some free Streamroots cards.
What a guy!
I know, and nobody's claimed them, which is really like disheartening. John was super nice, and they're just like sitting there.
Right, I'm just going to put this brush away because I'm going to use this one for now. So, yeah, I can't help myself.
You can though.
I will try harder. My Blood Bowl team is Skaven. Mrs MLG did a great job of painting the Skaven. Fantastic. And then we introduced into the league, or the league commissioner introduced into the league, the fact that we could get draft players. So he created a whole list of additional players, and we got to choose from these additional players that we could have in our teams. So for last season, I drafted a player called Winter Greenguard who had horns. So I painted up this Beastman figure and used him as Winter Greenguard, and I tried to paint him as close as I could to the scheme that Mrs MLG had used for the rest of the team. So he's like a draftee that came into the team for free. So we've got that guy. But this season, when they have redone the draft pool of players, I was hoping to get the same guy again, because within the rules there would be a little bit of a bonus for me having the same guy again. He already knows how to work with my other team members, so he loses a rule called loner. However, somebody else picked my guy before it was my turn to pick. So instead, I picked Weller Wildbreeze, who is, I think, an elf. So I need a new mini to go with my Skaven, who can substitute for Weller Wildbreeze. Hence why I am painting a new mini.
You played your game of whatever it was that you were rushing. Was it Blood Bowl? No?
What?
You were rushing to paint for Sunday.
Oh yes, yeah. Played Snotling Bowl on Sunday.
So how did that go?
Terribly.
No, not your team was rubbish.
Oh no, the event went fantastically. Everybody had a great time. It was really, really good. So it was fairly small. We had a couple of last-minute dropouts. So we had 8 players for the event. A couple of people didn't turn up last minute and what have you. And it was great actually. We all had a super time. I played. Everybody was playing Snotlings. That's important to mention. So it was the Snotling Spring Cup. So everybody had the same team. We all played Snotlings, so everybody had the same stuff. We began with a pump wagon race. We had some rules created by the event organizer for a pump wagon race. Everybody had a pump wagon, and we had a couple of races to determine 4 players. So we had two races of 4 pump wagons each. And then the winner and the runner-up from those races went on to have a third race, where the winner got a re-roll to use throughout the day. So nobody had any re-rolls apart from that re-roll. So that was a lot of fun. The pump wagon racing rules were good. We're going to adapt them, I think, a little bit and do some more chaos-based racing with either pump wagons or chariots or something in the future, because that was a good laugh. And then we got on with the game. So I played Julian first, and it was a 1-1 draw against Julian. It was all right at that stage. And then I played Lewis and got drubbed. I think 2-0. Oh no, it was more than that. I think it was 3-0 against Lewis. I think he beat me 3-0. I got so cross with my dice whilst I was playing Lewis that I threw them down the corridor at the shop, because every time I went to do something, I'd make so many rolls to enable me to do the thing. For example, you can't really see the squares on this map, so I can't. Say I'm halfway down the pitch and I had to pass the ball to another player, and then that player catches the ball and has to run through 3 enemy players, so I have to make like 6 dice rolls to be able to do this. That all worked fine until the guy at this side hands the ball off to somebody else, and they run, and all I need to do is roll anything but a 1 to score, and I roll a 1. And that must have happened to me 4-5 times, and I got a little bit frustrated and tossed my dice, and everybody had a good laugh at my expense, and I felt like a complete doofus because I haven't thrown me dice in outrage for quite a few years, but they were just letting me down big time. And it was nothing to do with like my opponent, really. He hadn't done anything wrong. There was no shenanigans. It was just purely dice hate me sometimes. So everybody had a good laugh because a few people were watching our game because they'd finished their own or what have you, and that was alright. Bit of entertainment. An embarrassment. And then I played Matthew and won 1-0. So I didn't even win the wooden spoon for coming last, which was shocking. Yeah, so there we go. Finished mid-table. Not an overly impressive result, but it was good. We had a great time. Really chilled out. Good games.
Matt says, I didn't realise Snotlings were still about. They're great fun.
Yeah, it was absolutely mental, really. The games. Some awesome stuff. No trolls though, so there wasn't any throwing teammate type stuffs going on. But everybody had such low strengths, and Snotlings have really rubbish armour, so it was really easy to injure your opponent once you'd blocked them. Yeah, it was a really good laugh. Really good laugh. Everybody had a great time. Definitely up for doing it again in the future. But I've put forward the suggestion to Tim that the next event that he organises would just be a normal sevens tournament, and we maybe do super summer sevens or something along those kind of lines. And then in autumn we might do a gutter bowl.
We need people to come to the events so that we can keep organising them.
That's true.
Because
That
if
is
people
true.
don't come, then there's no point in us organising them.
That is true. We've got 40k lined up for later this month, but currently it's looking like not many people are that interested in playing 40k at the moment. We've got Pokemon this Saturday, Pokemon pre-release for
Actually, I did that one.
Temporal Forces. Yep, should be live, I believe. Yeah, Pokemon this Saturday and Pokemon next Sunday.
This says dice can be cruel sometimes. Tony says weeks. It's been weeks since the last lobbing of dice. Paint on the other hand. Yeah, they're all picking either chipping your paint at the TV.
Just slipped out my hand. It was a pure accident. Unlike my dice on Sunday that got forcibly thrown.
Good job, aren't they? Throwing stuff around my shop.
You'd have told me off.
And you went to Hammerhead. How was that?
Yeah, Hammerhead was good. It was. It's the first time I've ever been to an event at Newark Showground, like ever, to any type of event at Newark Showground, and I was impressed. It was good. There was lots going on, lots of games. You and Little Miss joined in a game, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we got lots of people inviting us to join in games. So we hadn't really gone with the aim of playing games, but it was nice that people who were running those games were actively trying to encourage people to join in. Because quite often when you go to events, it seems that some of the people running the games are quite content to just play between themselves. And what did you think to your game that you played?
It was good. It was trying really hard to engage with Little Miss because she doesn't talk to strangers, so she wasn't speaking. So trying to get someone to play a game that won't talk to you was a little bit difficult. So we were both talking to her like she was 3. And she was sulking because I was actually winning and she didn't like it. I was the bad guy who was trying to stop the fireman from rescuing Tintin, and Little Miss was playing the firemen who were rescuing Tintin. But she did it in the end.
Excellent. Where's my other book?
Matt says I need to learn to play 40k at some point. Keep buying and building and painting and just not playing. That's nearly everybody in our Discord.
Yeah.
The minis look cool, we'll just build them and paint them. We've got no reason to. We're never going to play.
Yeah, they are nice. They arguably the finest Wargames miniatures. Although there are some of these other companies that are starting to come out with some pretty snazzy looking stuff now. I've seen a couple of pictures of the Halo miniatures from Mantic, and they look alright. Never been bothered. Loads of people were excitedly talking about Halo recently on a Facebook group that I am in, and talking about the minis and stuff, and people at the shop have been talking about it. I have never really, as you may well know, been that bothered about computer games. I enjoy Skyrim and a couple of other fantasy type games. I've really enjoyed playing Darktide recently, but it's a bit intense, so you've got to be in the right mood, I think. And a couple of other games that I've enjoyed over the years, but never got into Halo or any of those sort of sci-fi shooter type games. So I understand it's a massive IP and there's a lot of people very excited about it, but I know nothing about it apart from there's some guy called Master Chief who's a bit like a space marine. But I know nothing else apart from that. Hopefully, what I do like about it, and I might have mentioned before, is that Mantic are doing a straight to retail release without taking it down the Kickstarter route. Because, as you may have heard me talk about before, not mad keen on companies using Kickstarter for all of their new game releases.
Big companies. Kickstarter should be for little companies, not companies that can already afford to make it without a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It should be for little like indie games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
That's my
How very dare they want money.
Yeah.
Never played Halo, says Red Scout. I had a PlayStation. Was it not on that then, I'm guessing?
No, I don't think it was. Well, I think that might be my...
I
my...
had a PlayStation.
I had a PlayStation.
In fact, we've still got our PlayStation, haven't we?
Yeah.
The proper one, first one.
Yeah.
Did you find any more companies of interest in minis at Hammerhead? No, we didn't go to look. We picked some stuff up from... We picked some Crooked... No, we didn't pick Crooked Dice, but we picked some Iron Gate up that we'd ordered. Which is behind me. I looked behind me, like you can even see what I'm looking at. Look, it's over there. You can't see that. Why did I look? I hear that a Discworld game is coming soon. Yeah, Discworld RPG is coming, isn't it? Soon. As Mrs MLG mentioned, a lot of the gang in the Discord don't play. Nah, we don't play games. We just paint the minis. I used to, back in the 3rd edition days, played a couple of combat patrol games last year, but struggled with the noise level at the venue. Yeah, it can get a bit loud, can't it? Mm-hmm. It gets a bit loud when it's Pokemon Club and the kids are all
yeah. Definitely.
I can't see what this vampire lady is supposed to look like. We ain't got any room for any more miniatures, any more new brands.
No, we'll have to retire something from the shop floor in order to get anything else in. And that's a difficult choice. I've condensed some of the Kings of War stuff today to make space for some RPGs. Had a little bit of a shuffle round this morning.
Yeah, because now we've got comics, they take up a lot of room.
They do. That's been my project this afternoon, and I haven't finished it yet. I need to go and finish it in the morning. But it's sorting comics out again, rotating stock, and making sure it's all in the correct places and stuff. I've left my task half finished because we had a Zoom meeting with a company this afternoon.
Didn't even know that was still a thing.
Yeah, had a Zoom meeting this afternoon with a chap from the States.
So that's all good fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of things happening.
So yeah, that was good. That was good. Positive. Haven't had a chance to give Mrs MLG the lowdown on it yet. No, well, we were watching Ninja Warrior instead. So.
Oh, we were trying to down our tea before stream. Yeah. When you don't get home until gone 5:30, and we start streaming at 6:30, it's a bit of a rush.
Yeah.
Wasn't a dig at you, was it? You've been at work.
So yeah. So gotta get plenty of sows in.
Or you could just I started with Red Box Basic. My wife got me the mug last time we were at MLG and moved on to AD&D. Where does the time go? I spent my life stuck in a Zoom meeting. We used to use it for homeschooling with the school, obviously, but thankfully no more.
Yeah, rubbish homeschooling.
You never did it.
The few occasions where I did, I just got shouted at, and
she's gone.
She's jumped off.
She's gone. Yeah, she's gone to join that paint of yours. Yes, I think that Zoom is good to save you not having to go out. I used to have to organise the meetings at work before I retired. Did you all know that I retired 3 years ago the other day? 3 years ago. Anyway, I used to have to organise the meetings at work between the officers, and I always used to say, why are we doing this? Why can't we just talk to each other over the internet, over Zoom or whatever? Why are we travelling around for this pointless meeting that's pointless.
Yep.
We could just be at our desks and get the meeting over with and then carry on with the stuff that we actually need to do. But they went, oh no, we need to have the meetings. We need sandwiches and tea and biscuits.
Yeah, face to face. We need to be face to
We
face.
don't. Nobody wants to do this.
It definitely would have saved lots and lots of money and time.
And my company that I worked for was tiny in comparison to what you did.
Yeah, if they'd have started doing it when I still worked for a proper company, not that MLG isn't a proper company, but
No, it's just us two.
but yeah, if they'd have brought in Zoom meetings and all the rest of it without me having to, as you say, travel all over and live out of hotels and stuff, it would have been much better. I could have been still wearing my pyjamas under the table, had a shirt on, tie on above the table. It'd have been fine.
No, you're the kind of person who just stood up though. Oh, I'll just go and get that.
Yeah.
Stood up forgetting
No,
that
it'd
you hadn't got any trousers on.
When little Miss was little, it'd be maybe being like that politician where the nanny lady has to like come scrambling in and grab the kids and drag them out.
Our kid's good.
Mm.
The dog on the
Yeah. Yeah, the dog coming and jumping on me while I'm trying to talk to somebody about logistics.
Anywho, we don't work there anymore.
That's
Wicked
true.
D says, boo to retirement. 3 years, Wicked D. 3 years.
Oh.
Hi, Reaper.
Hello. Hello.
Reaper
Hello.
in the house.
Hello, Reapery Raider people.
Does that mean that Coroniko is now not watching 2 streams anymore and he's only watching 1 stream? What have the Reaper peeps been up to? I'm painting the lady.
She's a lady.
The lady. The lady. The vampire lady. I can't remember what she's called.
Oh, I don't know.
remember what she's called. I bet Sharon
Okay.
knows what she's called. I've had calls where the cat was sat on a woman's head the other day. You think she'd have, you think she'd have just gone, oh, I'll just get rid of the cat while I'm going to have this important work meeting.
Yeah.
Not, I'll be fine, don't worry about it. I'm innocent of all charge. Yeah. You know that you come up with a massive Raider from Reaper sign around your head, don't you? You know that's the thing, right? On my screen,
Yep.
it's
huge.
a big yellow box and it says Raider from Reaper. So there's no way that I don't know that you've been watching 2 streams. I am also very appreciative that you watch us whilst also watching the absolutely awesome Reaper. So I'm not complaining. Yep, busted, and it does it every single time. Every single time you've got a massive yellow box around your head. It's not even subtle.
No. Bye, Tony.
Hi, Tony. Extra doggy walks now, you see. Now he's got the puppy.
Yeah, gotta get plenty in.
Ours is asleep somewhere. Put it in earlier, but I don't know where he's gone. Oh, hang on, he might be under my desk, so I'll just kick something. Not hard, obviously. Slightly tapped would have been a better description. Yep, there he is. Then kicked. So this is for the Duo RCL. I'm trying my best, but I can't see it.
Do you want to borrow my magnifying glasses?
No, darling, because your magnifying glasses are prescription. And I don't need glasses, so your prescription is definitely not going to be something that would help me.
It's worth a try.
You're very, very trying. And I appreciate the effort. I was watching a webinar the other day and the woman presenting had a clothes maiden of washing. Clothes maiden. Like a clothes hanger. Of washing hanging in the background, and then her dog started getting frisky with a cushion behind it. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, you'd tidy up, wouldn't you? Things that people could see.
Yep.
I mean, we have a clothes horse behind us, but you lot can't see it.
The chap that I've had a meeting with today turned his camera off part way through, so we couldn't see him.
Why? What are you doing?
I don't know. So he couldn't.
Sounds dodgy.
Yeah. Well, he's shared his screen eventually, but it started off we could see him, and then he just disappeared.
Does he disappear down, like sinking off?
And then we just got like a placeholder image of his face, but it wasn't the live image frozen or anything. It was. Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Oh, apparently there's a 0% chance of getting a hype train. Why would that be? 0% chance, but that's normal for us. Why is that? Nice. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks Twitch.
Thanks Twitch. It's funny as Twitch. Don't forget you get your Streamloops cards here for us as well. It's funny as Twitch because it celebrates your achievements. Apart from we're tiny and we don't have many achievements, so it celebrates things like, oh, well done, you did absolutely awesome, you hit a record 4 viewers. Like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, you've made me feel really good about myself. Just that.
Here's
the same as well.
here's another needle about your performance.
Yeah, YouTube's always telling us what our best performing video is, and it is always the same video. It doesn't matter what else we've done, it's always the same videos. It's the one where I asked everybody if there's a fairy in the shop, because the CCTV caught something flying around. It's 3, so there's that one. The one where I made a crackle paint video, but not the one where I've gone in depth and told you how to actually do it, or compared it to different crackle paints, or shown you what happens if you use PVA glue, or any of the ones that I've made an effort. No, it's the 4-second one of paint drying. And then the other one, I believe, is the UV torch DIY, make your own UV torch, which is just me getting told off by lots of people for being rubbish.
Oh, is that one of all those surpassed my Tesseract Glow?
Yeah, that's our, according to YouTube, they're our top 3.
Wow,
absolutely nothing to do with, what we do, selling stuff and blah blah. No, are there fairies in the shop? And that DIY thing that I just thought was cool. I just thought, oh, that's quite cool. I'll show people that people might like that. It might be helpful.
Yeah.
And then somebody told me that they wanted to kill me because my brush strokes are so bad. And then lots of people told me how horrendous I am. Okay. Taking that a bit far, aren't we? Which is fine, because those people are irrelevant to me and just made me laugh. But yeah, they're our top videos. So if you want to go check theirs out, apparently people like theirs ones. Nobody likes our, mini of the week, where we talk about awesome minis that you should paint and stuff. Or shop spotlight, where we go, look at these really cool manufacturers that we stock. Yeah, none of that malarkey.
Nope.
The crackle paint one is amazing though. I credit it with me managing to finally get a decent lava effect. Oh, well, you see, as long as it's helpful. I've done a million of them though, that's the thing, and it's the one that's the rubbishest. People watch the most. Last time I was in an online meeting, I had a 7 kg sleeping on my shoulders. Was that a cat or just a 7 kilogram bag of sugar? I'm shocked it's not the airbrush one. What airbrush one? The one where Mr MLG tries to teach me how to use an airbrush and I'm terrible at it and I say we're never using that again. That one. Oh yeah, people on the internet are horrible. We know this, Karonika. they also can't use words. I just get lots of TikTok. It's on TikTok as well as that one. They're a lot meaner on TikTok than they are on YouTube. And you've got a lot of people just putting pictures of hats, which is the new thing that people do now to say that it's rubbish. So I obviously responded with, I'm not wearing a hat in the video, but you know, I could do if you wanted me to. Have some, and things like that. And then clown emojis, and they go, oh no, we weren't at the circus while I was filming it. And then that really winds them up. And then somebody got outed, and their girlfriend split up with them in my comment section on my video. That was quite funny.
What?
Yeah, caused them to split up.
Why?
Your most popular video is still Citadel Tesseract Glow versus... Oh, is it? Maybe it's like the most watched in the week then. The other one. But yeah, YouTube tell me that that's our top 3. It must be top 3 most watched this week, and it's always those. So
Go on,
you must be sneaking up on them.
Tell me how somebody got broken up on in chat in the message thing.
Somebody came into my... It was TikTok. And it's still... I don't turn the comments off, they're still there. Somebody came into the TikTok to tell me how much of a disgusting human being I am for making a DIY torch that could make your paint glow.
Right.
So it came in to say how absolutely horrendous I am, and then have a little argument about it. And then their partner then came in to the chat and said, what are you doing in here discussing this? You told me that you didn't have any phone credit, and then you said you didn't have a battery, and you've been ignoring me for weeks, yet here you are, like, commenting on this video. And that's it, we're breaking up. I don't want to see you anymore. Don't try and contact me. Like, busted. Hello, what are you doing around my side?
I need Hunter Green and Flubber Green, and they're in your cupboard.
They are, they're in the green section. The green section of the cupboard. How's she looking? Not sure. What's this headache that's smelled off? I know that.
I think I've done her armour in the wrong colour. It looks a bit bright compared to line wrap. So we'll persevere.
That's our YouTube. If you want to check it out, I'll let you. It's nice like that. There's absolutely tons of stuff on our YouTube, from basic how to put barbarians in paint, in case you don't know, because there's, you know, unless someone tells you, how are you supposed to know?
Yep. How do you pull that nozzle out?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of people who ask in kind of newbie painting chats, and then they all just get roasted for not knowing. It's like, but how are you supposed to know if you've never done it before? So there's all sorts of videos like that, like basic how to do stuff. All of our videos are basic how to do stuff because we're not painting experts, as you can see from our painting. And then there's gameplay and unboxing and just chatting and videos of shows that we've been to, highlight videos and stuff. And then there's just videos of family things that we do. So Gizmo has his own playlist. And we took George, the Pathfinder goblin, on the beach and into the woods. And there's DIY crafting. There's so much stuff that the algorithm, this is my excuse and I'm sticking to it. The algorithm in YouTube doesn't know what to do with us, so doesn't really push any of our content. So we never ever go viral or get many views on anything. But the videos are there to help the community if they need it. So hopefully, and also provide Tony with a laugh when Mr MLG does something silly.
It'd be nice if we could go viral for something.
Well, it'd be nice if we just were slightly famous at all for anything. Well, something good. Not for anything, because that might be a bit weird. But you know. if people are like, oh, Mighty Lancer Games, yeah, they're really good, and buy my stuff from them. The YouTube videos do work though. I found your shop after the alien painting one. Oh yeah, the alien painting one. There was lots of comments in there about how we painted them the wrong colour as well.
Should be brown.
Gotta love people though, so.
They should be brown, but then you've got to play the game with certain colour lighting to make them appear black. I'm quite happy with them, the colour they are.
I think as long as you're happy and they're yours to be on the table, it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. We in fact talked about it today, still haven't played a game of Alien. I still hate these paint pots from
It's the nozzle, isn't it? The little nozzly top bit. A wormhole's been caught by Methuselah.
Right, where's this crown then, Sharon? Just can't see it. Somewhere around here, isn't it? And where it is now. If that's really where it was, I don't know.
I was thinking that I might design up a little, if I get a chance, before the league starts, I might design up a little logo for the King Street Creepers, my Blood Bowl team now. Just a little logo that I can paint on me carry case or something.
Just been told it's time to eat. Have fun eating. Enjoy whatever it is you're having. She's slightly darker in real life. My brightness seems to be doing a silly sausage.
Sorry, I was concentrating. Bye, Sharon. Oh, it's not Sharon. It's Medium Matt. Sorry, Matt. I guessed it was Sharon saying that she was going to eat. I do apologise.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let her dry. I think. So I keep poking at her. Also got these two. This one is for the RCL large group and the Mighty Lancer Games Great Brush Off. And this one is for trio. So
how are you using it for large group and brush off? What's
I don't really understand.
Okay, so large group is party time, fight for your right to party, isn't it? Or is that the Mighty Lancer jobber? That makes sense.
Yes.
See what I did there?
No, not really. I don't.
I
I don't know what you did there.
Did that on purpose to.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Does anybody else believe that he did that on purpose?
Yeah, of course they do.
Do they? And not just that he never listens. But yes, we decided. Can't find the pin. Ow. We decided, well, I think it was Asma actually, who suggested that it might be a good idea to tie in the large groups with the brush off. Because you can always enter more than one thing in the brush off if you wanted to.
Yep.
And then it would make life a bit easier.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not convinced with those. Course you did. Decided I don't like the shade of green. I'm putting on this snake. What are you painting a snake for? Painting a snake for? I can't see in my cupboard, it's too dark, so I can't see what paint I need. So I'm just making it up as I go along even more than normal now.
That's why I brought my torch over.
freebie.
Ooh.
Is it a WizKids or something then? If it's a freebie.
Large. How large?
Got to be on 3-inch base, hasn't it?
Huge snake. This Hunter's green lich purple combo's a bit. I might have given her a bit too much green and purple. Maybe I should have given her like some normal leather colour to break it up.
But we did have green and purple. What's the quarter theme again? What do you mean? Which quarter theme? I'm confused. Don't take a lot, does it? Don't take a lot. The large group party, fight for your right to party. We've got, what have we had so far? We've got Dwarf, Pugilist, Finn Greenwell, Bourbon Sophie, Dancing Girl, Nightingale Bard, Rum Runners, Drunky Dwarves. We've got a Drunky Dwarf.
I've got a drunky dwarf.
Yeah.
I've got this drunky dwarf who looks like he's had one too many and he's about to go to sleep like me.
Okay.
When I've had one too many.
And this one's mine.
But he's not quite got like Velociraptor Mr Burns arms.
No,
So-
that's what you do. He's holding his cup though, isn't he? So
Yeah.
you wouldn't know that. I can't imagine that they would sculpt a Velociraptor Mr Burns excellent hands on a mini. Just because that's what you do when you're
Yeah.
drunk.
Excellent. Now then, so done the knees, done the waistband thing, done the shoulders with the green. So we'll do a little bit of edging on those with some team colour stuff, and then got some highlights to apply with flubber green on those areas. But would it be too much green to have the bits on the back of the arms green as well, do you think? The difference being that on the Skaven, they've not got loads and loads of green.
No,
They've
I
got lots
just
of
used it as an accenty thing.
Yeah, so I think I'll do the armour on the arms metal.
That's it, that's your mini line, Mr MLG in various poses, drunk Velociraptor, Mr MLG. Yeah, well he did have all his poses for the different factions that I did in that post.
We'll have to we'd have to have somebody who can sculpt minis, because me and you can't do it. They'd all end up looking like a child has made it out of soap.
Maybe that's like our style.
Yeah.
Blob minis. You wanted detail? No, you don't need detail with the MLG minis. Where's her other hand? Oh, what's she doing over there?
There was a miniature line. I don't know if they're still going. I can't remember what the thing is, but they're basically their miniatures were blobs with faces.
So someone's already done it before, isn't there?
Yeah. Obviously, I just need practice.
Yeah, because we've got loads of time for that.
Yeah, I know.
Goblin impressions, Mr MLG. The list is endless. It is. It is.
Yeah, I reckon if I could find the time to learn how to do digital sculpting, I reckon I could do that.
He has lots of ideas that he reckons he can do.
Yeah, well...
Which is why we ended up with 3D printers and sculpting tools and all sorts of other stuff.
Yep. I'm very much of the opinion in life that there is nothing that you can't achieve. The only hindrance to us is time.
Now, my hindrance is very, very much skill based.
No, but you can learn a skill.
No.
You can.
I've never been any good at learning. You've got to have some natural talent for artistic endeavours.
Yes, with some things I agree that there needs to be some element of natural talent, isn't it? So I'm not going to make any sweeping statements and divide opinion, but yeah, some things work better if you have a natural ability. Wicked D says her hindrance is being poor.
You're very, very artistic and crafty. So you have that natural talent already. So all you really need to do, you see, is sit down with Mr MLG and you can do it together. Your natural talent and his I will learn whether I can do it or not attitude. And there we go. Miniature line is done.
Yep. You could be a primary sculptor, we could do.
I don't know why her art looks really weird on the screen, but it doesn't look that weird in real life. This art looks bizarre. I can hear some little feet.
I think that this elf is very well muscled.
Muscle.
Yeah, like it should be. I don't know. It should be a male physique,
I think it's
But- but they've sculpted like boobs on it.
maybe it is a male model and they've just put boobs on it.
Maybe. Maybe it's modelled on a professional rugby player like Gladiators.
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just-
it's
just
sweet.
waffling.
Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know that. Well, what about? Yes, that's not until June. Alright. Okay. Mother's Day first. There's a wild Pokemon in chat. I don't know what it is, but it's there. This eye, I think it's because her eyebrow goes up for some reason. But it doesn't look as weird in real life as it does on the screen. And that's bugging me. That it looks so completely strange. She's also got a monobrow. And we were talking about, oh, no one had sculpted so-and-so, but they've sculpted this little girl with a monobrow.
I always thought that mini looked a bit weird.
It looks even weirder now I've tried to paint it. Yeah, she's I don't really know what's going on with her. I feel like I should try and make it not a monobrow, but it is. It's joined in the middle. Let me try and not.
I think you should paint her really bright colours like Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph.
Really bright colours. That is not really bright.
Alright then, I think you should paint it like Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. She's only those colours because she's been exiled, isn't she?
No. When she's a princess, she's in a massive poofy princess dress. And then she steps out of it back into her normal clothes. I painted mine as Red Riding Hood for the second time, says Sharon. She just looks like a red. She does, yeah. Like there's the film, isn't there, from the wolf's perspective. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah.
It was like, don't believe what she says. She's a proper git. Yeah, I can't remember what the
wolf murderer.
Yeah. I can't remember what the film. But anyway, she's not happy. Mine's not happy. She's definitely got a massive frown on. Has this thing got a face as well? I think this little tiny little. Don't know what. I don't even know what she's supposed to be, Sharon. And she's got like a scaly bit down her bum. She's all grown up in bone 6 next to the apprentice dragon. I don't know.
Oh, is that the same figure then? Is that the idea?
I don't know. I was gonna do this green, but I don't know if I want to.
What colour hair should I give my elf? Should we give her blonde hair? Blonde. Oh, that's non-metal metal. I thought I had the blonde hair. Triad here. She could have non-metal metal hair.
He's holding a mace, I think, and the dragon is the kid hero hatch in the neck. But my mace looks like it's like a demon face.
Auburn Shadow, that's what we're going to go with. Well, a wild breeze, Auburn Shadow. Yes, and the dragon is the kid hero. Oh, sorry, you just read that down.
Unfortunately, the factory made a mistake, and the version we're getting is half the size.
Yeah.
They like making the mistakes, don't they?
Yeah, like making the dragon like 3 times as big as it should be. The Caladrax, when they first did the Bones, original Bones Caladrax. Was it Caladrax or Nethermall? I think one of them was huge. So, did you go for the dragon from the Drogon's Fury from the Song of Ice and Fire Kickstarter recently, Kuroniko? I saw that the dragon was a exclusive to the Game Found or whatever it was, Backer Kit, something. The Drogon was the exclusive. You could only get it on the Kickstarter. But it was rather pricey.
Let me have your hunter's drink, please.
What?
What are you up to now?
You go, baby.
Oh, too many exclamation marks, apparently. Do you know it is silly? It's not me. It does what it wants. The factory got Nethermall and Cali sussed mixed up. Definitely Caldrax. I had to cut the giant-sized skulls and plate-sized gold coins off mine. Says Richard. What was the thing with the great big, ridiculously huge wings?
Oh, Argent.
Yeah,
The
wings were just nuts.
The silver dragon. Yeah, I've never haven't got around to painting that one yet. That thing's the size of a small dog. A bit like Mal, but on all fours.
And only one head.
That's what we like to hear, Guernica. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, I went for just the starter box basically, so I could have the minis. But I don't need a massive dragon terrain piece thing.
Was that the ridiculously expensive thing?
Yeah, it was $180 it was. I've no idea where I'm going to put it.
You didn't get one.
I know, that's what I mean.
You didn't get one.
I didn't get one, no. When I'd said the wrong thing then. What I meant to say was I had no idea where I would put it.
You've still got a,
I definitely haven't got one. I haven't ordered one.
you've got a white dragon's head to have on a wall somewhere.
Yeah, we know where that's going. Just need to take the tools to the shop and do it. Let's get...
Yeah, let's hope that Coronica never comes around and sees all the dead dragons that we've got hanging on the wall.
Sorry, Sharon saying, I think unless something really surprises me, for a while I'll only do Reaper and Archon Studio Kickstarters. Too many minis. but they're the ones that have got absolutely the most minis in, Sharon. That's right. There we go. I need to do some metal, but I also... because it's gone half past, also need to think about leaving and get to where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, that's one thing. Although we're not going to get the Bone 6 stuff for quite some time, it is all paid for, and we don't have to worry about it, do we? It's just going to turn up at some point.
And then Sharon's like, I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
And we'll be like, neither do we.
Yeah. So here we go. Here is Weller Wild Breeze. This is what she looks like so far. Doing quite a good job there of like lining her up in shot. Look, yeah, check me out. So very, very basic blocked in colours, and then I will get her shaded and highlighted and what have you. Thank you very much. Very basic for now, but she needs some leather and a little bit more armor colour, and then shading and highlighting and basing, so she can go with the King Street Creepers team. This is one of her teammates here. I have actually named all of my figures for season 2. Didn't name them for the first season. Might be why I didn't win. Flubber Green. I guess you're using Hunter Green. You're gonna want Flubber Green, aren't you?
I might do.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You won't be painting in a minute.
I will pass you it over. Thank you very much, everybody. Excuse me, disgusting boy. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. We really appreciate it, especially if you have come on the raid from Reaper and have decided to stick around, and that's very much appreciated, definitely. Thank you, everybody. We will be back on Monday at no, we won't. We'll be back on Monday at 8 PM, because I do know what time we stream.
Honest go.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you all soon. Bye.